Are you kidding?
No. Now, what I would like to do is to introduce this this area, which is basically the sacrament of marriage, because then the next time we meet, we are going to work through the procedures. So we need to have at least a few of things, based, because otherwise you will be attacked by all those forms, and you won't be able to navigate through the forms if you don't have at least this basic knowledge of the sacrament of marriage. And so the next class that I anticipate, I think we are going to meet the full day. I don't remember.
I think so.
Are we going to do like the prenuptial question and stuff?
Well, no, it is a more like a.
November 3rd, yeah.
Is the whole day?
Yeah, you got practicum and then.
Oh, it's only in the morning. It's only in the morning. Ooh.
What's in the afternoon?
I feel sorry about you guys. Ooh, you
Yeah.
have to eat all those forms in one morning. Oh,
That's tough. We can kill you.
anyway, but you can do it. You can do it. So you get familiar with the forms as you use it. Once they are in the binding, it's just a whole bunch of forms. You don't want to look, but once you use them, you get very familiar with them. So that's okay. I thought it was the full day, but maybe I was thinking another class that I have with the other program that is the full day. So in that particular class, we are going to study all the forms that we use here in the diocese, at least the main ones, for canonical procedures, for marriage preparation, for canonical dispensations, and all the forms for the canonical procedures in the tribunal, formal case, and lack of form, and polite prayer of the faith, and legamen cases. And also the forms we use with the prenuptial investigation when the marriages are going to be celebrated in another place outside the diocese, which are the testimonial letters for marriage, and also the letters of surability for ministry when you have to go to another place to celebrate a wedding or to do any ministry in another diocese, so you need to carry that letter with you. So we are going to study that as well. So it's a whole bunch of forms that you get familiar as we use it. Then there are other forms attached to those other canonical procedures that they are like psychological releases for evaluation of parties, in cases, witnesses request, substantial witnesses and character witnesses. So, but you only get familiar with the forms as you use it. If you never use it, the form will be totally unfamiliar for you. So what I would like to do next time when we meet with those forms is to give you kind of an hypothetical case, and then you will fill up. We will have forms available, and then you will just play with those forms, and in that way you became in touch with the form. You became familiar with those forms. Anyway, so let's then speak about the sacrament of marriage, and then how all these things are going to be somehow transferred to those forms at the appropriate moments when you have those cases presented to you. So we already read the definition of marriage, which is Canon 1055, which I just